say, but you never lean in. I feel my neck, you break, you're sweating, some holding patterns of energy. So you say, but you're being timid. So I say, I could be into it too, depending on you. Hey, hey, hey. So if you wanna talk, if you love struck, if you want the gold, then you gotta shoot the puck. Oh baby, you can come and try your luck. And if you wanna, don't let it build up. I'll untie your tongue if your feelings get stuck. Oh baby, you can come and try your luck. I'm feeling generous, my plans are tentative. Hey, don't use your friend like a personal representative. Oh, but then again, if that's what it takes. My eyes on you, your body to assess, and all the things you could offer me. So you say, if you got a minute. So I say, I could be into it too, depending on you. Hey, hey, hey. So if you wanna talk, if you like struck, if you want the gold, then you gotta shoot the puck. Oh baby, you can come and try your luck. And if you wanna, don't let it build up. I'll untie your tongue if your feelings get stuck. Oh baby, you can come and try your luck. If you wanna come, try your luck. Come, try your luck. Come, try your luck. If you come and try your luck, try your luck, baby. Try your luck. Come, try your luck. Come, try your luck. If you come and try your luck. If you wanna come, try your luck. Try your luck. Come, try your luck. If you come and try your luck. I want you to, yeah, I want you to. Yeah, I want you to. I want you to, yeah, I want you to. Yeah, yeah.
I know that we are young, and I know that you may love me, but I just can't be with you like this anymore. Alejandro. She's got both hands in her pocket, and she won't look at you, won't look at you. She
It's Radio 1.
Every glance you cast, I'm under your spell. Lost in the story, your eyes seem to tell. In a world of chaos, your gaze is my guide. A calm in a storm, where I can confide. Oh, your eyes are the universe. It's unfair how you unravel me with a single step. In your eyes I find a rare kind of care. I'm dead to dive into this soulful affair, sinking deeper into your cascading glare. In a world gone numb, your eyes are a spark, a diamond in the rough, lighting up the dark. A timeless beauty in sync with the rhyme, leaving me breathless, lost in the sublime. Oh, your eyes are a melody frozen in time. It's unfair how you unravel me with a single step. In your eyes I find a rare kind of care. I'm dead to dive into this soulful affair, sinking deeper into you, you're getting clear. In the quiet of night your eyes speak volumes untold, a language of love more precious than gold. In your gaze I find my truth, my lies, lost in the depth of your ocean eye. It's unfair how you unravel me with a single stare. In your eyes I find a rare kind of care. I'm dead to dive into the soulful affair, sinking deeper into your canary glare.
It's Radio 1.
Glitter on my shoes, neon on my skin. Every step I take feels like a little sin. I'm not your rescue, I'm not your cage. I'm the headline act, you're the back page. I'm lighter than the night air. I cut you but I don't care. I drop my fears, left them behind. Now watch me move, watch me shine. I'm a velvet blade, smooth but I sting. Dancing on your doubts like it's nothing. Every look I throw, the spark
when we see what we've become. In the cold light of day, we're a flame in the wind, not the fire that we begun. Every argument, every word we can't take back. Cause with all that has happened, I think that we both know the way that the story ends. Then only for a minute, I want to change my mind, cause this just don't feel right to me. I wanna raise your spirits, I want to see you smile, but no, that means I'll have to leave. I've been thinking, I want you to be happier, I want you to be happier. When the evening falls, and I'm left there with my thoughts, and the image of you being with someone else, well, it's eating me up inside. But we ran our course, we pretended we're okay. Now if we jump together, at least we can swim far away from the wreck we made. Then only for a minute, I want to change my mind, cause this just don't feel right to me. I wanna raise your spirits, I want to see you smile, but no, that means I'll have to leave. No, that means I'll have to leave. Lately, I've been thinking, I want you to be happier, I want you to be happier. So I'll go, I will go. So I'll go, I will go. Lately, I've been thinking, I want you to be happier, I want you to be happier. Even though I might not like this, I think that you'll be happier, I want you to be happier. Then only for a minute, I want to change my mind, cause this just don't feel right to me. I wanna raise your spirits, I want to see you smile, no, that means I'll have to leave. No, that means I'll have to leave. Lately, I've been thinking, I want you to be happier, I want you to be happier. So I'll go, I will go.
You say you love me, I say you crazy. We're nothing more than friends. You're not my lover, more like a brother. I know you since we were like 10. Yeah, don't mess it up, talking that shit. Only gonna push me away, that's it. When you say you love me, that made me crazy. Here we go again. Don't go look at me with that look in your eye. You really ain't going nowhere without a fight. You can't be reasoned with them, don't be impolite. I've told you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,000 times. Haven't I made it obvious? Haven't I made it clear? Want me to spell it out for you? F-R-I-N-D-S. Haven't I made it obvious? Haven't I made it clear?
All right. Good morning. How you doing, Tube?
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah. Good morning. Happy Thursday. How's everybody doing today? Texas Rocks, Sven, Nate the Great, Biggs Mike, Chris Thomason, Sam Douglas, Biggs Mike, Hog Man, Bread Pitt. Wow. Good morning, Bread Pitt. Captain Trips, Robert Sharpton, TD Dogs, Anthony Swift, Baylor Man, Einlander, Scooby Dooby Doo. Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you? You know who Scooby Dooby Doo is, don't you, Tube? That's
That's Colby.
yeah, it's Colby there. Yeah. Colby changed his name to Scooby Dooby Doo because he didn't want people knowing his real name, and now every time somebody sees Scooby Dooby Doo, they say, "Hey, Colby." Baylor Man, Robert Sharpton, Gil Lawson. Good to see everybody in here today. Happy Thursday. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing good. It's been warm here. Last few days, 60s. I think it got up into the 70s yesterday, or maybe right at 70. I mean, it wasn't a nice day out. It was cloudy and it rained a little in the afternoon, but it's been unusually warm here the last few days. Well, how about up there, too? Been warm up there?
Yeah, it has. Yeah, it has. I think it was about got up to 70 on Tuesday. Let's see, it was 68 yesterday. So
yeah. I have a
right,
confession to make.
but it did get cold. Yeah, it did get cold last night though. It did go down to the 30s.
Yeah,
Right now it's 38. Yeah, 38 right now.
Yeah, same here. No matter how warm it gets during the day, which is nice, I love it. But as soon as the sun starts to go down, the temperature drops drastically. But that's okay. I'll take some warm days this time of year, even if it means we still have some cold nights. We're still a few months away from spring anyway. But I have a confession to make, though. So I have an alarm set on my phone, scheduled on my phone for every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday for like 6:45, I think, or 7 or whatever.
Yeah.
Those are the 4 days that I do the morning show. Now, usually with or without an alarm, I will wake up sometime between 6:30 and 7:30 in the morning. So like even on Saturdays or Sundays or when I'm out of town on vacation, whatever, without an alarm, I just automatically wake up generally sometime between 6:30 and 7:30. Well, Tuesday night after the call-in show, I went to sleep. Or went to bed, couldn't go to sleep, I guess. Got up, took some NyQuil.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not even sure what time it was I took the NyQuil. But anyway, the NyQuil worked. Went right to sleep, no problem. I slept till 11:40 yesterday.
Wow.
I couldn't believe
Wow.
it. Now, here's the problem. I had an appointment at 11 a.m. at the Pickybach court.
Mm-hmm.
11 a.m. I didn't wake up till 11:40. My dad's at the pickleball
Yes,
court.
you
Like,
missed
what's going on here?
pickleball. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, luckily, my brother was going with us yesterday too, so me not showing up didn't completely ruin it. They were still able to do the pickleball thing, but like I don't. My alarm doesn't go off on a Wednesday. I have that day skipped on my phone on my alarm schedule because there's no morning show on Wednesdays. But like I said, usually I wake up between 6:30 and 7:30 anyway, even on Wednesdays. But that NyQuil did me in, bud. And here's the thing. When I woke up sometimes you wake up and you immediately in your mind, you're like, oh shit, I overslept. Like you just know, you can tell somehow like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And you jump up and you're in a big hurry. I woke up at 11:40 like it was 6:30 in the morning. I woke up, rolled around into bed for a few minutes, got up, peed, took my time into the kitchen, whatever, start to make the cup of coffee. I look over at the stove and it says 11:40 and I'm like, what the fuck? Ruined the whole day. All day yesterday. At some point it became just an excuse, but at like 4 o'clock, the lady's like, what are we going to do? Or what are we doing? What are you going to do? I was like, what am I going to do? Nothing. The whole day's ruined. Slept till 11:40. It's a waste of a day. Now, in my case, that pretty much is a waste of a day. I haven't talked about this in a while, but I used to talk about it a lot, but it's still true. I am my most productive from I'm a morning person. Now, that irritates people who aren't morning people. I get it too. It would be, if I wasn't a morning person, it would be irritating to be around a morning person, but I'm a morning person. When I get up, I'm ready to, like, I'm up. What's there to do? Is it the morning show? Is it the kickoff show? Do I need to go in there and record a video? Like, do I need to get dressed? Like, I get up, I'm ready to go. I'm a morning person. So I'm the most productive from like 8 in the morning till like 1 or 2 in the afternoon. Now, I do crash in the afternoon sometimes. Part of that is because I drink so much coffee. Coffee could cause you to crash. For those of you that don't drink it, it'll hype you up for a couple hours in the morning. But then sometimes, usually after lunchtime, sometimes you'll crash once that coffee wears off. So like I will take a nap a lot of days, even when I get like a normal amount of sleep, you know. Like let's say I lay down at 11 o'clock at night. I'm asleep by 12 and I'm up at 7. That's 7 hours of sleep. That's plenty of fucking sleep. But if I get up at 7, drink a cup of coffee or two, start the morning show, drink another cup of coffee, morning show ends at 9:30, do a video or two, take a shower, get dressed, maybe do a load of laundry and whatever, something around the house, eat lunch at 12, maybe do some more work in here till like 1 or 2. I'll crash. I'll go lay down at 2 o'clock and sleep till 3:30, take a nap because of that coffee crash. So when I sleep till 11:40, I'm like, well, this day's just fucking ruined because I've slept through what is normally the most productive time of the day for me.
Yeah, you slept through pickleball.
Through pickleball. I felt back like my brother and my dad thought something was wrong with me. So once I figured out it was 11:40, immediately I was like, fuck, pickleball. And see, I didn't even know my brother was going yesterday. So I'm feeling like an asshole. I'm like, fuck, my dad's up there at the pickleball court, looking around like, you can't play pickleball with yourself, too. I don't know if you know that. You got to be, unless you're really fast. I mean, you'd have to be really fast to play pickleball by yourself. And you'd have to, like, really be in shape. You'd have to be the most in shape person on the planet and the fastest person on the planet combined to play pickleball by yourself. And my dad, for all his qualities, is neither the fastest person on earth or the most in shape person on earth. So he can't play pickleball by himself. And so I felt like complete shit. And I had, messages and missed calls, where you at, that kind of thing. I called right away and I was like, I'm so sorry. And I told him what happened. I said, I don't even know what time, but I woke up and, well, first of all, I'm having a hard time shaking this, cold that I got when I don't know. I call it the Vegas cold, but here's what's weird. This cold that I have is the least severe cold I've ever had, I think. Mm-hmm. Coming back from that Vegas trip in January. I get sick every year in Vegas, every year.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, it does seem to be a pattern.
Yeah, every year. This is the least bad that the cold has been, but it's lasted the longest. Like I'm having a hard time shaking it. I still have the runny nose and sneezing and coughing. And if I can't sleep at night, there's 2 choices for me if I lay down to go to sleep. Three things happen when I lay down and decide, okay, it's time for me to go to sleep. I'm going to close my eyes and attempt to go to sleep. 3 things happen. Number 1, and most ideal, I go right to sleep. But if that doesn't happen, I can't lay in the bed trying to go to sleep if I'm unable to. I can't do it. It drives me up the fucking wall. So if I lay down and attempt to go to sleep and I'm unable to do it, that leaves me with 2 choices. Choice number 1, get up, go in the den, turn on the TV, just something, just get up, don't go to sleep. Or option 2, take NyQuil. Now, in this case, I happen to have a cold anyway, so taking NyQuil wasn't the worst idea. But like I probably about half the times that I take NyQuil, I don't have a cold at all. Like I'm not recommending this. It's not good. But I sometimes take NyQuil just to go to sleep. And that's not good. because now I take melatonin every night, and that usually works. But if it doesn't, I'll do the NyQuil. But so I got up at some point, took that NyQuil, and next thing I knew, it was 11:40 in the morning. And so the whole day was ruined. Now, luckily, I'm on this new thing with the call-in show that I'm doing now, where I basically make 2 or 3 videos at the beginning of the call-in show. I just do it live.
Yeah.
And then I transition to the call-in portion of the show. And then that gives me 2 or 3 clips that I can cut out of the beginning of the call-in show to upload as regular videos. So luckily I had done that Tuesday night. So yesterday, when I didn't wake up to 11:40, I didn't have to worry about trying to come up with a video to do. I just cut out a couple of clips from the beginning of the call-in show and posted those as videos, which I would have done anyway.
Yeah, because you have the first part of the show when you ramble incoherently.
Yeah, about whatever it is that's on my mind in the world of college football. That's right. That's right. I like how that's going. Now, here's what I have noticed about that. It's decreasing the number of people that call in. I have noticed that. Like I think on Tuesday we only had 3 callers or something.
Right. Yeah, didn't you say that you were that you're thinking about starting the show earlier?
I'm gonna try that. See, you know how I complain about the expanded playoffs going from 12 to 16 or whatever because it hasn't been long enough. We had the 4-team playoff for 10 years. That's enough time. You can look back over that 10 years and figure out, okay, this worked, this didn't work. Maybe we changed this, tweaked that. Now we're at 12, and we've only had the 12-team playoff for 2 years. They're already trying to change it, and my thing is that's not enough time. You need a bigger sample size. That's the thing with the call-in show. So for 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever, for some amount of time, I'm going to continue to do the call-in show just like I'm doing it now. Start at 9, ramble for 30 to 45 minutes, and then start the calls. I'm going to do that for some period of time, 2, 3, 4 more weeks, whatever. Then I'm going to try starting the show at 8, rambling for 30 or 45 minutes and going to the call. But it could be that starting the show at 8 is the way to go in terms of getting more callers. But, well, it's also true that I'm transitioning that call-in show right when the season is ending. So you're going to have less calls anyway than you do during the season. The other thing is, once the season starts, I will probably go back to the old way of doing the call-in show where I just start the show and go straight to calls. One of the reasons I've decided to do this now during the off season with the call-in show is because I can't tell you how much time I waste in the off season sitting right here in this chair every morning trying to figure out what the fuck to do a video about. So by doing the call-in show the way I'm doing it now, it forces me. So like the call-in shows are Tuesday and Thursday at 9, right? Typically for a call-in show, I don't even come in this room till 8:30. I don't even think about the call-in show till 8:30. I come in here, set up the thumbnail, set up the stream, whatever, start streaming at 8:45, play the music, start the show at 9. But what I'm having to do now, because I'm doing the talking thing first, is I'm having to take 45 minutes to an hour at some point during the day on Tuesdays and Thursdays to decide what 2 or 3 topics I'm going to talk about at the beginning of the call-in show, instead of spending an hour or 2 every single day sitting in this chair staring at the computer trying to figure out something to make a video on. So then once I do the call-in show, I've got 2 or 3 videos. All I got to do is clip them and upload them. I don't have to waste a bunch of time figuring out what am I going to talk about today. Just upload it. And then if there's ever any sort of breaking news or whatever, then I would record a video about that and upload it instead of doing a clip from the show. But I like the way it's working so far for the off season. I just have to get the timing right. So we'll go another couple of weeks of starting the show at 9, rambling for 45 minutes, and then starting the phone calls around 9:45 or 10. And then I'll do a month or so of starting the show at 8. You know what the problem is with starting the show at 8?
What?
Juice Poot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Not his fault, but and you know the whole "don't take my slot" thing. But the reality is, he has a monster show. I mean, his show dwarfs mine, so it just doesn't make a lot of business sense to try to do a college football live show at the same time that Josh Pate's doing one. You know what I'm saying?
Do people that watch you watch Josh Pate?
Oh, I'm sure a lot of them do. Hell, I do. I don't watch Josh Pate live because I'm always preparing for the call-in show when his live show comes on. But if I don't, I usually will. You know when I don't watch Josh Pate. I listen to him. You know when I listen to the Josh Pate show almost every day when I take a shower. So it takes me like 4 days to listen to a Josh Pate show. But when I take a shower, I'll turn on the Josh Pate show and leave my phone on the counter, and I'll listen to Josh Pate while I take a shower or whatever. Usually, so yeah, I look. I like Josh Pate. Tell y'all all the time. He's the only like corporate, big media college football personality that I watch or listen to on YouTube. Which is why that's probably why I complain about him all the time, because I listen to him all the time. If I don't listen to something, I can't complain about it. So I do watch and listen to Josh Pate. But on the other hand, it doesn't really matter if people watch Josh Pate instead of watching me if I decide to move the call-in show to 8. Because everything I'm talking about from 8 to 9 o'clock while Josh Pate is on, I'm then just going to clip and upload the next day anyway, so people can just watch it the next day. And then when Josh Pate ends and they tune into the call-in show, it'll already be on the call-in portion of the show because I'll already have wasted 45 minutes talking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'll go another week or two probably with the 9 o'clock deal, and then I'll do a month or so starting the show at 8, figure out what works better, what I like better, and then go from there. So.
Yeah, Jackpot. Yeah, Jackpot says, do you want me to ask Juice Poot to move his show up an hour?
No, I don't. Are people making Arch Manning videos again? Texas Rock says if you're struggling for a video idea, just make an Arch Manning video. That's what everybody else is doing. I know that's what everybody did last off season. They doing that again?
No, I haven't noticed, but well, I know maybe there's like Texas YouTubers who are making videos about Arch Manning, but
yeah, the U.S. men's hockey team plays Latvia today. And yes, I will watch it because I got a U.S. men's hockey jersey because I love America. Not only did I get a U.S. men's hockey jersey, I got an authentic 1980 men's hockey jersey. Mike Eruzione. You know who that is, Tube. Because you love America. Yeah, he scored the winning goal in the Miracle on Ice game back in 1980.
Oh yeah.
Which of course Tube was not the gold medal game.
No, it was the next game that was the gold medal game, but that was the game against the Soviet Union. Yeah.
Yes, it was. But yeah, the men's team does play Latvia today. Now, the men's team plays again on Saturday. Now, I'm excited about this, Tube. The men's team plays again on Saturday. Well, me and the lady are going to be in Cherokee. We're going to Cherokee for Valentine's weekend. We leave Friday afternoon, come back Monday afternoon. So no morning show on Monday next week, by the way, guys, because I'll be I don't get back from Cherokee till sometime Monday afternoon. But they play on Saturday, and they got that big sports book up there. So we're going to sit in the sports book and watch the men's team on Saturday. I'll watch the game today too, but Saturday we're going to watch it up in Cherokee in the sports book, and should be able to bet on it, I would assume. So I already have a bet on the men's team, not on any one game, but I have a bet on the men's team to win the gold medal. So I need them to come through for me. We've been watching the Olympics every night like we're supposed to, me and the lady. A lot of skiing, a lot of ice skating.
Yeah. Skiing, figure skating, yeah. Snowboarding.
Yep, watched some snowboarding yesterday. A lot of downhill skiing, speed skating, regular figure skating. What else? Watched some curling.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's always seems like curling is like there's always curling. It is always on.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. So we've been watching it every night like we're supposed to. So that's good.
Yeah, there's a guy who lost his ski. Yeah.
Yeah, we saw that last night. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was doing the downhill ski, and his ski literally just fell off. Going down on 80 miles an hour on one ski. It's like, look at this motherfucker. Yeah. Let's see. Somebody's asking about the medal count. That's a good question. Here we go.
Yeah, the last time I saw you, Norway was winning.
Oh, boy. Yeah, this is not good here now. The USA is tied for second in total medals. The United States and Norway have 13 total medals. Italy has 14. In terms of gold medals, USA is tied for third with 4 gold medals. Italy 5, Norway 7. Here, I'll put it up on the screen here. There we go. It's kind of small. So the total medal count, United States tied for second at 13. Gold medals, United States tied for third with 4. But that's okay. We got time. We're not even halfway through.
Still time.
Yeah, we're not even halfway through.
Time to come back.
Yeah, it really just started this past weekend, so plenty of time for Team USA to take the lead there with that whole deal on that. Sweden almost lost to Italy in men's hockey. Jordan Stolz of the USA broke the Olympic speed skating record in his debut. Yeah, we saw that last night. Yeah. Biggs Mike said he can't see me. Are you the only one that sees me? I see you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see you.
Texas Rock Man.
Yeah, I see you. Yeah. I mean, you're not John Cena.
Yeah,
so,
people can actually see it. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. I have more good news too. You know, the Vegas trip that we take every January, we've been knocking around the idea of moving that trip up a week next year because the national championship game next year is actually in Las Vegas. And so we've been thinking about moving that trip up a week so that we're in Vegas for a few days leading up to the national title game, in Vegas on the day of the national title game and a few days after, instead of waiting until the national title game's over and then going to Vegas. And I was a little worried about our ability to get rooms there. Maybe maybe there's no free rooms because it's national title game or anyway. I checked yesterday and it's just another week in Vegas. Like the rooms are free like they always are. So
another week. Another week in Vegas. Yeah.
So I still think if we're going to do that, we should probably book the rooms a lot sooner than we normally do, just in case. But we'll figure that out in the coming weeks. On the Vegas trip for next year. I've been wondering why Biggs never speaks to me anymore. Somebody tell him I said hi. Biggs, Texas Rocks says hi. Yeah. Now he sees you though. He says, "Oh, there you are." That's how he sees you though. National title game vlog. Yeah, I'll probably figure something out with that.
Yeah, but not to to go to the game though, just to be there
Yeah, well,
during the game.
it's going to depend
Yeah,
on
unless
the price of the tickets. Yeah, it's going to depend on the price of the
right,
tickets. Yeah, there's as much as I
right.
love college football, there's a hard cap on how much money I would be willing to pay to go to any game, national title or not. So, um,
Yeah.
you know, we just have to wait and see how much tickets are.
Yeah, the tickets are usually aren't they usually really expensive though? Yeah.
Well, they were really
They're usually
expensive this year.
like $2,000 for a ticket. Yeah.
Well, yeah, this year they were, but last year they were about half that for the national title game. So it depends who's playing, where it's at, all of that. So we'll see. When are you coming down to Nashville for Slobs? Thursday. I'll be to Nashville Thursday around lunchtime. On Slobs week, whatever that is.
Me too. Yeah, me too. We're also gonna come up on Thursday. So
Yeah, we're gonna leave around 7 or 8 in the morning. Probably be there around 1 in the afternoon. It's about a 5-hour drive for us. So that's the plan. That's the plan there. So we'll be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then head back home Sunday. Me and my mom are coming down on the 11th of March. What day? I don't know what that is. What day of the week that is.
yeah, it's Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
No.
so Nate, yeah, you might be by yourself for that night. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what that means. Once he gets to Nashville on Wednesday, he's gonna spend all afternoon and all night on Wednesday telling his mom there's nothing to do.
Yeah.
Looking forward to the Nashville trip. Yeah, me too. I've never been there, so I'm excited just to go to Nashville and then see Slob Olympics on top of that. So we were supposed to start working on the events for the Slob Olympics this week on the Lunch Money show, but Pigskin Pete has the flu, so we had to cancel the Monday show. So we'll start nailing down the events this coming Monday on the Lunch Money show. But we got to get on the ball with that.
Yeah.
I've been there before. There's tons to do. Like what, Nate? Tell me some things that there are to do in Nashville. Or just name one thing. This will be good. Can't wait.
Yeah. So Nate says I've been there before. There's tons to do.
Bar hopping.
Hopping, Nate.
You can bar hop in
Nate,
Vegas.
You went bar hopping?
You can bar hop in
What?
Vegas, Nate. Did you know that? There's way more bars in Vegas than there is in Nashville. Probably 50 times as many. So.
Yeah, there's more to do in Vegas than there is in Nashville. I mean,
What else is there to do in Nashville, Nate? You said there's tons to do there. What else is there to do there?
it's bar hopping.
Going to see Nashville Predators hockey. In Vegas, you can go see the Vegas Knights.
Yeah.
They have a
Yeah,
hockey
you
team
go
too.
to the I don't know, the SEC tournament. Yeah. Yeah.
I'd love to try to catch an SEC tournament game on Friday. Yeah, I just don't. I wouldn't mind seeing an SEC tournament game, but would I do that instead of going bar hopping on Broadway? Probably not. Bull
Well, it
riding.
depends
There's
on
bull
depends on
riding
what
in
time
Vegas.
the
There's bull riding in Vegas at least 2 different places that I know of off the top of my head. one right next to the Flamingo and one in Treasure Island at Gillies. And not only that, they have bikini bull riding. So again, Vegas gets the check mark there over Nashville.
Right. So
Karaoke in Nashville? Yeah, there's karaoke in Vegas too, Nate. In fact, you did it. So just like I
you
told
did
you.
that too. Yeah.
Just like I told you, anything you
Yeah,
can do
too.
anywhere else, you can do in Vegas. So, but yeah, they've got bull riding right next to, right in between the Flamingo and the Link. There's a bull riding place, and then across the street at Treasure Island, that there's a bar called Gillies that does bull riding. They have bikini bull riding in there.
Yeah. Have you ever done the bull riding?
No, I've never even been to Gillies at Treasure Island, but we have been to the other place where they do the other bull riding. Vegas isn't for me, just in my opinion. Well, that's different than saying there's nothing to do there, which is the drum you were beating for the last 2 weeks, which was ridiculous. But I agree that Vegas isn't for you. So I don't want to hear anything else from you when the Vegas trip comes around about how you want to go to the Vegas trip, because you don't want to go to the Vegas trip. I've been to Nashville plenty of times. I say there's probably 1,000 more things to do in Vegas. Yeah. Anything you can do anywhere in the world, you can do in Vegas. Period. Vegas is the greatest city on earth.
Oh, they do go to the Grand Ole Opry. Yeah, I don't know what that's about, but yeah.
Yeah, there's
I know that's
1,000
what people talk
shows.
about. Talk about when going to Nashville. They talk about the Grand Ole Opry.
Yeah, there's 1,000 shows you can go to in Vegas. Any night of the week.
Yep, and then they got the Country Music Hall of Fame.
Viva Slobs Vegas, March 2027. If we do the Slob Olympics in Vegas, it wouldn't be until 2030. Yeah.
2030. Why is that?
Well, it would be one of these every 5 years, like we did the cruise.
Okay.
Because well, you know, for Slob Olympics, we try to do somewhere in the Southeast where the most amount of people can go to it.
Yep.
Except for every 5 years, we do like a bigger deal.
It
Like
would do a special thing. Yeah.
So year 5, we did the cruise. Year 10, we're going to do another bigger type location for the Slobs. I don't know that it will be in Vegas because it's not up to solely me. We'll do it the same way we always do it. We'll take suggestions and all that shit and narrow it down. But for the 10-year Slobs, yeah, we'll open it up to a wider list. You know, Memphis Slobs, no, that's not happening.
No.
This will be the second time we've done the Slobs in Tennessee, but
yeah, we would do the Slob Olympics at the Bass Pro Pyramid. Yeah.
Oh, Ballard says
Yeah, that
his
would be
girl's
good
not coming.
that'd be good for Slim. You wouldn't have to go too far, but yeah.
No. Yeah, I just can tell you right now, as a member of the Slob Olympics Executive Committee, that it'll never be in Memphis.
I don't have any. Yeah, I ain't got no interest in.
Yeah, it will never be there.
Memphis.
Yeah, it'll never be there. It'll probably be a while before we do it in Tennessee again, because this will be the second time we've done it in Tennessee.
That's right. It's time for. I think it's time for the Slobs to come back to Georgia.
Yeah. We did Georgia, Tennessee, South Carolina, Florida, cruise, now back to Tennessee.
Right.
So it won't be, I can assure you it won't be Tennessee next year because we try to switch it up.
Right. And we've been to to Florida twice, but yeah,
Well, the cruise doesn't really count as Florida because
right.
we weren't really in Florida.
Yeah. I don't know. Slob Olympics at at Disney World.
No, too expensive,
No.
and not enough 8-year-olds.
Yeah, we went. Yeah, we already went to Panama City. Yeah.
I'd love to do it in New Orleans.
New Orleans would be fun. Yeah. Tuscaloosa.
No.
No.
Wife and I are flying to the Slavs. Which one of y'all picking us up at the airport? Probably not me. Depending on what time you land there.
Not me.
But I'm 100%
Yeah,
sure
Austin
there'll
or
be an Uber
yeah,
there
yeah,
ready to pick you
Texas.
up.
Yeah, Texas. Yeah, that's kind of far away. Yeah.
Texas would be one of the every 5-year deals. Would be.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
if we decided to do that. The Slob Olympics is pretty much limited to Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, Tennessee, Bama. Except for every 5 years, we'll do it somewhere else.
Right. But we've never been to Alabama. Yeah.
No, but we would. We could. That would
Yeah,
be
we
a
could.
regular.
Yeah.
I mean, we almost had Savannah this year. Might as well do that.
Yeah.
2027.
Savannah would definitely be a good candidate. Yeah.
Yeah, I like Savannah. We thought about flying. The reason we didn't fly, the only flight that day out of Augusta that would end up getting us to Nashville leaves Augusta at like 5 in the morning and gets us to Nashville at like 7:30 in the morning. And that's just too early. I mean, we can't even check into the hotel till 3 or 4. And if we had to, if the flight leaves at 5 or 5:30, that means we got to get up at 2:30 or 3 in the morning. And then we would be worthless by 5 or 6 o'clock at night in Nashville. So we decided not to fly. I don't know why the flight schedules were that way, but it's only a 5-hour drive and it's mostly interstate. So in 5 hours is about my limit of how far I'm willing to drive in a car these days. Anything longer than that, I almost have to fly. I can't stand being in a car like that anymore. But 5 hours, mostly interstate, I can deal with. A little over 5 hours maybe. But so we're just going to drive. I'd love to do the slobs in Miami. Don't do it on Tybee Island. I love Tybee Island. There's nothing to do on I don't think we would ever do the Slob Olympics on Tybee Island because there's nothing to do there. The only thing to do on Tybee Island
Yeah, but if people want to go to Tybee Island, then that's fine. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm not telling anybody where they can or can't go, but we're not doing Slob Olympics in Tybee Island because there's nothing to do there except swim in the ocean, and you can't do that in March anyway.
Right,
Way
swim
too
in the
cold.
ocean and go to Bernie's Oyster House.
Yeah, which I hope is still open in Tybee Island because when the girls were on their Savannah trip a few weeks ago, I found out they closed down the Bernie's in Savannah.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I hope the one on Tybee Island is still there. That was my favorite
Right.
place.
Yeah. I went to the one on Tybee Island.
Yeah. Was driving the Hogfest a pain? Yes. A massive fucking nightmare.
Yeah, driving up that mountain. Yeah.
Your wife will be fine.
Yeah.
All the ladies have
Yeah,
always gotten along great, all of them. But it's always nervous. Everybody is nervous the first time they go. Don't let anybody tell you they weren't either. It's always nerve wracking. The first time you go, not just slob, anything, anything you go. It's like going to. It's like your first day on a job. Like you don't know anybody, and everybody else knows everybody, and you don't know anybody. So it is an uncomfortable thing, but y'all will fit right in. Slob Olympics will draw more people than a Miami home game. Yeah, well, that's not hard to do, really. That's not hard to do. I need to start figuring out exactly what it is we're doing vacation-wise for the rest of the off season. I normally have it all planned out by now, but we really don't. We really don't this time. I mean, I am taking my daughter and her boyfriend on that cruise in June. What do we got? We got Cherokee this weekend for Valentine's Day, just me and the lady. Then we've got the Slob Olympics coming up the second weekend of March. The following weekend, I'm going back to Cherokee for the first round of March Madness. I'll be there Thursday to Monday. But so that's the third weekend in March Madness. I don't have anything planned from then till the middle of June. So obviously I'm obviously going somewhere in that time frame. There's no way I'm letting 3 months go by of the off season without going somewhere, but I don't know where or when. So I got to figure that out. There's a couple of concerts we might go to.
Yeah, today we're exactly 1 month away. So
yeah, that's right. That's right. 1 month away. Exciting
yes,
times.
of course we know we're gonna do the rock paper scissors.
Oh yeah, we do that every year. So definitely gonna do.
Yep, and we're gonna and think we always do push-ups. Yeah.
No, I don't think we've done. I know we didn't do them last year.
Yeah, we didn't. Well, I mean, we didn't really. I think we only had like 3 events because it was the teams last year.
Yeah.
So we only had like 3 events. But I think when we did the time before, yeah, Panama City, I think we did. We did push-ups.
Yeah, we've done it the other years. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see.
But we'll figure it out starting Monday on the Lunch Money Show. We'll start to figure all that out.
Yeah, and then we got let's see, we got to have something to throw, like we're doing like the shoe or the
we usually
pineapple or a potato or yeah.
Nate hasn't picked out his costume yet. You better get on that, Nate. I got mine. Yeah, don't forget you get extra points if you wear a costume. So I'm not making a car decision anytime soon. The car decision right now is to keep the car I have. So that as far as doing something, I don't know what the next thing I will do. I don't know if I'll just have that Mustang from now till I die. I don't know if I'll have. Well, here's what I know. If the most amount of cars I'm buying from now to the day I die is one more. I might buy one more car between now and the day I die. But I might not. I wish Elon would tell me how long it's going to be till we get these driverless car situation figured out on a mass scale, because that's what I'm waiting on. That would solve my problem. If I knew driverless cars would be available on a mass scale, coast to coast, in 3 years, then I would say, okay, well, I'm not going to buy a car then. I'm just going to, I'll keep with the Mustang and just wait on the driverless car revolution. If Elon were to call me and tell me it was going to be 12 years, well, then I would probably buy another car. So, but I just don't drive enough to justify, like, there's no way I'm going out and financing like a $50,000 car. It just doesn't make any sense for me to do. I don't drive enough for that to make financial sense. It's just a waste of money for me to do that. Weeks go by that I don't even crank my, my car doesn't leave the garage. So, it's not like 15 years ago when I needed something to tote the kids around all the time and pick them up from school and take them to soccer practice and drop them off at their friend's house and take them here and take them there. They drive now. They don't. The last thing they want to do is have me come pick them up. And I work from home, and I don't like going anywhere. I hate I tell the lady all the time, I say, it's safe here. I look around this house and I go, it's safe here. Nothing happened to me here. Nothing happened to me here. I'm safe here. I leave the house with a list of like 3 things to do. And by the time I do the first thing, I'm like, I just want to go back home. I just want to go back. I just want to go back home. I either want to be home or out of town. I've got no interest in running errands around town. I can't, none, 0. I don't want to go out to eat. I mean, I do. I took my son out to eat the other day. He had a thing at school he had to go to at like 6 or 7 o'clock at night. He's doing dual enrollment next year, his senior year. And they had some kind of, orientation thing or whatever at school for juniors who are doing dual enrollment next year. And so I had to take him to that. So we went out to eat and then went and did that. So it's not like somebody will call me and say, hey, we need to do this. And I'll say, no, I don't want to leave the house. I'm not doing it. It's not like that. It's just given a choice between staying here or leaving. I would choose to stay here, but I'm not like a shut-in. But I'm close, though. Like a hermit or whatever you call it. I'm close to that. I think I'm as close to being that as you can be without actually being that. Like I will leave the house when I need to. I'll go to the grocery store. I'll go to the mall. I'll go out to eat. I'll do whatever. I'll do all that. I just don't like it. I want to be home
to do it, but you
out of
will
town.
do it.
Yeah, I want to be home or out of town. That's where I want to be. That's where I want to be, home or out of town. So, I have some good news for any potential degenerates that might be listening. So, Sleeper, what been sponsoring the channel for the last few months, is great. But you weren't picking winners or losers of games. It's player stats. Like this guy's gonna have over this many yards or whatever, which is okay to do. But like I'll be honest, I'd rather be putting money on the winner of games than individual player stat shit. Well, Sleeper now has a prediction market. like Kalshi or what's the other one? Forget the other one. But anyway,
Or Robin Hood.
no, Robinhood, you buy stocks and shit.
No. No.
This is a prediction market of games. So Poly Market, yeah, it's like Poly
Polymarket.
Market or Kalshi. So on the Sleeper app now, when you pull up the Sleeper app, in addition to player picks, there's a separate tab for team picks. So you can pick the winners and losers of games now, which is a huge deal. I have a feeling a lot more people are into doing that than they are the player stats thing, which is what Prize Picks was last year and Sleeper this year. You know, Gunnar Stockton's going to have over 198 yards passing or whatever. Yeah, that's fun to bet on, but picking the games, I think, is a lot more fun. So Sleeper has that now. I don't know which states, what all the list of states that it's available in or whatever, but it's in Georgia because I have it on my phone. So if you haven't downloaded the Sleeper app and you want to, but you didn't do it before, maybe because you got no interest in picking player stats, you can download the Sleeper app now. Promo code LOU, L-O-U. All the same bonuses still apply. Sleeper. I haven't. Prize Picks was last year's deal. It's been Sleeper all this year.
Yeah, we don't do Prize Picks anymore. It's Sleeper now.
Yeah, I don't have anything bad to say about Prize Picks, but they didn't pay me this year. Sleeper did, so Sleeper's the one I talk about. But yeah, download the Sleeper app. Promo code LOU, L-O-U. You still get all the same bonuses, and now you can pick the winners of the games in addition to the player stuff is still on there. But now you can, and you don't have to stack your picks with the games either. You know, with the player things, you had to pick 2, 3, 4, 5 different players, and then you had to get them all right to win and all that. The parlay deal. With the team picks, you can just whatever game it is you're watching, and it's NBA is on there, college basketball is on there. College football will be on there. In fact, it's college football is already on there. If you want to pick national title winners, conference winners, all of that's already on there for next season. Well, different sponsors do it different ways. Sleeper pays me a flat monthly rate. Prize Picks paid me a smaller flat monthly rate, and then they paid me an additional amount based on how many people signed up. But Sleeper this year is just a flat monthly rate. Lou don't want to go to no dirty Oklahoma casinos.
We got how did the Subaru become the lesbian car? As Big said something about having a lesbian car. Something thought like the Subaru, the lesbian car.
Yeah, I don't know how that became a thing, but it is a thing that lesbians drive Subarus. It's a stereotype, but like all stereotypes, it originated out of some amount of truth. But yeah, Subarus are considered the go-to car for lesbians and have been for a long time. So yeah, download the Sleeper app, promo code LOU, L-O-U, and you can now pick winners of games in addition to the player props that have always been on there. Yeah, any paid off car is the best car. I agree with that. But I talked about it on the call-in show. You think about the amount of money you spend. You have to think about it on a yearly basis, not like a weekly or monthly basis. Because a lot of times when people think about the amount of money they spend on their car, they're only thinking car payment and insurance. And yeah, those are two big ones.
Gotta get gas.
Like in a lot of cases, you might be paying $700, $800, $1,000 a month total for just between your car payment and your insurance. But there's everything else too. Gas is a weekly expense usually for most people. And then you think about your yearly expenses on a car, 1 or 2 oil changes, tire rotations. You change your brakes out every 3 or 4 years, change your tires out every 3 or 4 years. If you own a car for more than 4 or 5 years, something mechanically is likely to happen at some point, whether it's minor or major, that you got to go in for some type of repair. Just think about the amount of money, changing your battery out every 4 or 5 years. You just think about the amount of money it takes to own a car versus how much money it would cost if we had coast to coast driverless car service on a mass scale. 10 to 15 bucks every time you want to go somewhere. That's what it would cost you. If that car is on the way to get you and they get a flat tire, you call another one. You don't pay to fix the tire. You don't pay to change the brakes out. You're not putting gas in it, or most likely in this case electricity. With the driverless cars, most of them I'm assuming would be electric, but either way, you're not paying for that. You're not buying the car. You're not paying any insurance on the car. You never have a car payment. I mean,
Yeah, because the company that owns the car pays for all that.
yeah,
stuff,
they have to pay all
so.
that. Yeah. And their cost of all that is built into your cost to get a ride somewhere. But at $10 to $15 a ride, which is the average cost to go somewhere in a driverless car, 20, maybe 20 if you got to go all the way across town or something. And of course, it depends on the town you're in and the size of town and all that. But in general, you take a couple of trips a day on average, spending $30, $40 a day. The most. It's $300-$400 a month. I mean, that's cheap. Weird how some see me and some don't. What's going on with YouTube? I got no idea. I don't have any way of knowing who sees you or who doesn't see you. So I don't know. I mean, it could be people have you blocked. I don't know. I don't see Texas Rocks at all. Well, one of y'all has the other block.
I do.
Is usually what that means. But I have no idea. Nothing I can do about it. But yeah, we need the driverless car revolution to come on. And what's starting to make me mad is it seems like we're like getting real close to the whole driverless car thing. But now it seems like they're just trying to skip over that and go straight to the robot phase, which I'm excited for that too. But can we get the driverless car thing rolled out and all first and then move on to humanoid robots? Like, that's the whole new thing now.
Right. Aren't driverless cars technically robots?
I don't know. They're not humanoid robots, no.
Right. They're not humanoids.
No.
But yeah.
Take no time at all. Kind of fascinating how it works. So I don't know what I'm doing with the, I don't know what I'm going to do with the, I saw a car the other day. I think it was when I was out with Lou Jr. and I was like, now that I would drive. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, you're gonna get a Hyundai like a Celine. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna overcompensate like I normally do. So the reason I want a new car is because my car beats me up when I ride it. So I'm gonna overcompensate and get like the most, well, not the most comfortable car I could get, but I'm gonna get something like that. I'd love a Mercedes S550. That's what I would. I mean, that's what I would. But I mean, you know, You can't always get what you want.
Yeah.
But like something like this. And I'm not taking on another car payment either, so that limits my options too, because I obviously don't have $100,000 to go give the Mercedes dealership for a S550. So that, but no, that's not it. That's the 7. What am I? Here we go. Let's see if I can find what I'm talking about. Something like this. Here we go. I saw one of these the other day in a parking lot. And I was like, man, that looks good. That's a good looking car.
Yeah, for 30,000.
I don't like that dark. I don't like that dark tan interior, but I'm sure it comes in. I'm sure it comes in other color interiors. But just the kind of car I was talking about. That's a 530i, BMW 530i, something like that. I want to feel like I'm riding on a cloud, So this is a 2022 BMW 530i. If I had unlimited money, this is what I would get. Well, wait a minute. There's no way that's an S550. No, it's not. If I had unlimited money, something like this. Don't I need that? I need that bad. See, that's the same year. It's 65,000. That other one was 24,000. But I do like the S550. Or actually, I think they call it 580 now. But depending on the year that you get, anyway. But a 5 Series Mercedes, 5 S550, S580.
Yeah. Yeah, Big says get a 1988 Cadillac Coupe de Ville.
A land yacht? No thanks. Got to be crazy to buy a car like that with 45,000 miles on it. Have you ever bought a used car before? If you buy a used car that's 4 or 5 years old, how many miles do you think are going to be on it?
Right, but that that Mercedes was twice as much as the BMW though. So yeah, and they're both 2022, and they both have almost the same number of miles. One with 45K, and then one with 50. And one of them
that's what I mean. That's
twice as much.
That's gonna be. If you buy a car that's 4 or 5 years old, it's gonna have 40 or 50,000 miles on it. I mean, most people are driving 10,000 miles a year. Repairs on a 4-year-old car are going to be crazy. I don't know what kind of used cars you've been buying. Are they 30-year-old cars? Anything under 100,000 miles is going to be fine on today's cars.
Yes, I do remember that. When car used to hit 100K, it was about done.
My car is getting close to 100K, and it's a 2015. But I don't ever go anywhere. Yeah, I know what an Acura TLX is. Yeah, car repairs aren't cheap. A Lincoln Corsair? I never even heard of that.
Yeah, Lincolns are pretty cool. Yeah. I
I think
always
the only
thought of, like the Lincolns as like an like an old people car because my grandparents had a Lincoln, but
yeah,
yeah.
the only Lincoln I know is the Navigator. I tell you what else I like too, but I don't need an SUV. But those the new Cadillac Escalades, holy shit, those things are nice. Do you follow college? I don't know. What do you mean by b-ball? Basketball or baseball? I do watch some college basketball. Nobody watches college baseball.
I think I think he means basketball. Yeah, yeah. You said after football season, so
I've never been to Crumble.
yes.
No, I know what Crumble is, but I've never been to one. We have one
Okay.
not far from here, but I don't have any interest in a $6 cookie or whatever it is. Yeah, Michigan would be my pick to win the Natty in basketball. And I don't believe you that you watch college baseball. More people watch the Little League World Series than watch college baseball. Going with UConn? Yeah. I'll put $1 on Michigan if I had to right now. It won't be Georgia winning the basketball Natty. Georgia fans now acting like basketball doesn't matter. Never matters to me. So it's not that I'm now acting that way. It's that I've always acted that way. But isn't Georgia good this year though? Or no? Weren't they ranked? Are they still ranked? I know they were ranked at one time. I can't name. I bet you I can't name 3 basketball players in the whole country. Michigan had a scare last night, down 16 on the road, went on a 41-13 run to close the game. I think isn't Nebraska good at basketball this year? I remember when we were in Vegas, Nate and his dad were talking about Nebraska. They bet on a Nebraska game when we were out there, and they were asking me about it. I don't know anything about basketball, so I looked it up, and it seemed like they were pretty good. We beat y'all last night by 20, 86-66 in y'all's. You talking to me? Florida beat Georgia? Yeah, see, I didn't even know they played. Yeah, I don't care about Georgia basketball. I can't name one player on the team unless they still have that white guy, Blue Kane or whatever. It's been there for 10 years, it seems like. I do know him if he's still there, but other than that, I couldn't name one player they have. I guess if they ever get good and make the Final Four or whatever it is, then I'll all of a sudden pretend to be a Georgia basketball fan like Florida and Tennessee people do. At least you admit it, Austin. That's the same time everybody else started watching Florida basketball, too. They just don't admit it. They pretend they're actually lifelong basketball fans. I actually watch basketball. I watch college basketball, too, because I bet on it. But I watched the first half of something yesterday. I can't remember what it was now. I lost the bet, whatever it was. I had a bet on the first half of some game yesterday. I think it was yesterday. And I watched it before we started watching the Olympics, but I can't remember what it was now. But that's usually what I do. I look to see what's coming on TV, and then I bet on it to give me a reason to watch it.
Yep. Yeah, tried to tell Nate that Nebraska is a basketball school now, but he didn't want to listen. So
Nate,
he tries to
wanted
tell me
listen?
no.
Wow.
Yeah, he tries to tell me no, they're not. I'm like, yeah, they are. Yeah, definitely not a football school anymore. I mean,
Dang.
but yeah, Nebraska's never won a March Madness game. So
Is that true? Nebraska's never won a March Madness game?
yep.
Dang. I figured almost everybody had won a March Madness game at some point, since there's just so many teams that get in.
Yeah, I would say probably not winning a tournament game is worse. Because you're right. Everyone should have at least one tournament win. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, they let so
you're
many
not
teams
that.
in, you would think that just dumb luck you would get in and win one at some point.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure that in college football, I mean, there's probably lots of teams that are that have lost 30 straight to ranked teams. So I mean,
So does Nebraska just never make the tournament? So like, or well, let's just look it up, because there's no like,
well,
if you make the tournament
I
10
think
times, you're
they
gonna win a game. So they must have just hardly ever made it.
I think that they make it sometimes, but they never win one.
They've made it 8 times and they're 0-8. Okay, yeah, that's bad.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
86, 91, 92, 93, 94, 98, 2014, 2024. So that is bad.
Yeah, big dang.
Yeah, they've made it 8 times over 80s, 90s. They made it 8 times in 4 different decades.
Yeah, huge.
So that
yeah,
is bad.
huge dang.
Yeah, that is bad.
Yeah.
See, it would be different if maybe they only ever made the tournament once. That would be different.
Yeah.
But if you made the tournament 8 times, you should have won at least once. So yeah, that's bad. They'll make
Yeah,
it.
that
They'll
is
have another
bad,
chance this year, though, right? Because I think they're pretty good.
right? They have a good chance to get
Let's see.
a high seed. Yeah,
Let's see what they.
they can get a high seed. They can get like a 2 or a
Yeah,
3
dude,
seed or a
bro,
4 seed.
they're
Then
21-2. So they're definitely getting in this year. They're ranked 7th in the
yeah,
AP. So they're definitely
yes,
getting
they
in.
ought to be getting. Yeah, they ought to be getting a high seed.
Well, if
Maybe
they
they'll get
if
like
they
a
lose again, they
2
might.
or 3.
If Nebraska gets in with 2 losses and can't win a
Yeah,
single tournament game, they should disband their entire athletic program, because then they
yeah,
would be 0-9 in the tournament and have gone 30 straight games in football without beating a ranked team. They should just shut the whole athletic department down.
yeah. Yeah, especially if they're like a 1 or a 2 or a 3 seed and they lose, yeah, that would be bad. Yeah, I mean it's one thing to lose as like, as one of the lower seeds, but
No, they're going to be a higher seed playing a lower seed. They're a top 10 team.
exactly.
Yeah. So if they can't win a game this year, they legitimately need to just shut their entire athletic program down. Because they're going to play
Yeah,
some
Nate.
lose team from a no-name
Yeah,
conference.
yeah. You're gonna play like Oral Roberts or someone. Yeah. Yeah, you remember when Ohio State lost to Oral Roberts?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do remember that. I remember when they lost to
Yeah.
Georgia in the what's the tournament called that's not March Madness?
It's called the NIT.
Yeah, the NIT. It was last year or the year before. I remember I
Yeah.
remember I was in Cherokee, and I was in Cherokee, and I went down to the sports book just to see what sports they had on the TV down there, and they have these like computer monitors where you make your sports bets, and I was like, let me find something to bet on. So I walked up to the computer monitor, and I was looking through all the different games that were coming on that day, and I saw Georgia and Ohio State on there, and I said, you know what, I'm going to bet on Georgia to beat them, and then if Georgia does beat them, I'm going to make a troll video. And Georgia fucking beat them. And I guess it's still on my channel somewhere, but there's a video of me walking through Harris Casino holding up the winning ticket where I bet on Georgia to beat Ohio
Yeah.
State, and I'm laughing at the Ohio State. I think it might have been like the year we beat Ohio State in the playoff game, and then it was like 2 months later we beat them in the NIT or whatever. It might have been that. I don't remember, but yeah. I made a video from Harris Cherokee holding up the winning ticket where I had bet on Georgia to beat Ohio State in the NIT, and they beat them. I think that game was at Ohio State too, because I think they do the NIT weird. They do it where you play they play home games in the
Yeah,
NIT tournament.
yeah.
I guess I think I remember
Yeah,
that
yeah,
being
yeah.
at
They
Ohio
do.
State.
They do. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that was fine.
That's right. Yeah, and then we lost to something called Seton Hall. Yeah,
Oh, we did.
yeah.
What was
I
that?
think that was in like the Final Four. Yeah.
We beat Ohio State in the Final Four and then lost in the finals.
No.
Or we. Oh.
No, we lost to Seton Hall in the Final Four.
Oh, okay. Beat Ohio State in what, the 8?
Yeah, we beat Ohio State. We beat Wake Forest, and then can't remember who the other team was, but yeah.
Oh, so we beat Ohio State in an early round.
No, yeah, in one of the first 3. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I think there was only 32 teams that make it. So
Okay.
yeah.
Miami has a good team this year, just beat North Carolina. Yeah, always bet against North Carolina and Duke. the game after they play each other. That's just betting 101. And I know Duke and North Carolina played on Saturday or Sunday. So they must have played, North Carolina must have played Miami after that. We always bet against them. Actually, Lou, the top 4 teams in basketball are about to play. Well, everybody in basketball is always about to play because don't they play every 3 or 4 days?
Yeah, I think it means they're going to play each other.
Oh.
Yeah. So I guess it means there's going to be 2 top 4 matchups. I guess this weekend. I guess there's going to be 2 matchups in the top 4. Yeah.
Well, aren't they only playing conference games though? How's that going to work?
Yeah, they are. So it would be Arizona and Houston and Michigan and Michigan and Duke. That wouldn't make sense. They're in different conferences. At least Arizona and Houston are both in the Big 12. But
yeah, they could be playing.
But yeah, why are Michigan and Duke gonna play? I mean, that doesn't make any sense.
Let's see. Michigan. They do. Michigan plays Duke on February 21st.
What?
That's weird.
I thought they were only
right in the middle of their
conference games.
Yeah, this is weird. It's right in the middle of all their conference shit. I don't know. I don't know enough about basketball to maybe understand the scheduling, but I thought the way basketball worked was you play all non-con games basically in December and January.
Yeah.
And then you play all your conference games in a row.
Yeah. It says they're playing a neutral site in D.C.
Yeah, that seems weird. Seems odd, too. Weird and odd, too.
Odd. Weird and odd and strange. Yeah.
No doubt. No doubt.
No, the SEC doesn't do that.
All right. Tube, we got to get out of here, bud.
Yep.
Got shit to do and that.
Yeah.
So get the fuck out of here.
Yep.
You know how it is, so.
Yep.
But I do appreciate you coming on, though. That was great.
Yeah, I do appreciate you having me on too.
Yeah, the Thursday edition of the morning show is really the only morning show of the week that actually matters. So shout out to you for that, Tube. You going to be on tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow at 6 p.m. Yeah.
All right, y'all check out Viktube over on his channel every Friday night at 6. Vic, thanks for coming on, buddy. Have a great weekend. There you go. Tube checking in with you, just like he does every Thursday right here on the shoe. Yeah, facts. Call-in show tonight at 9. Make sure you tune in for that. Sure we'll have a great time. Thanks for hanging out with us this morning. I hope y'all have a great Thursday. Accomplish something today. Be productive today. That's my goal. Yeah, that's my goal. All right. I love you guys. I'll see you tonight at 9 for the call-in show. Have a good morning.